difference.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at match number 23. This one should be a bit of a barn burner. We've got the Chezy Poofs over on the Blue Alliance and a couple of really great teams over on the Blue Alliance as well. Mason, give us your thoughts on that.
1323 Madtown Robotics and 4488 Shockwave are both playing at a really high level right now. 1323 and the Chezy Poofs, close teams. They work together a lot. So I think there's a lot on the table for Madtown to come out and try to prove themselves. They would love to knock off and give 254 their first loss of the season. And I think this is a match setup where they have the firepower on their side to maybe do it. 58-18, we've seen some good defensive performances out of them. They've got to be key to not get any tech fouls in the match. We've seen 2 matches in a row with them where they've gotten tech fouls. They can't do that if they want to have a chance to win this one.
And we've seen 4488, their partner, be steady as a rock this season, making it to Einstein, working well with their partners in tandem. 1323, though, almost definitively the loudest ramp we have here at this competition. Maybe Citrus Circus could give them a run for their money, but I think that they've staked their claim on that.
Yes, the earth-shattering kaboom. You can't really miss it anywhere in the arena, perhaps anywhere on campus. All right, well, let's see what this match has to show for us. We'll send it down to the field and get ready for introductions on qualification match number 23.
All right, in this match, Team 254.
It's the Chezy Poofs.
Team 5924.
They're the Cat Machine.
And rounding out the red alliance, Team 4159.
It's Robotics.
In blue, there's 5818.
They are La Riviera Robotics.
Masters of the Swerve, 1323.
It's Madtown Robotics.
And Team 44.
Shockwave!
Drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, power up.
And in an interesting play, 254 going for the switch in autonomous. Unfortunately, their partners aren't moving. We'll see how that works. Madtown, oh, there we go. 254 going switch, then scale and auto. Have not seen that one before. The scale is uncontested between the two alliances. Let's see how this goes. 254 lifting it up from the bottom, giving Madtown a little bit of an advantage. We'll see how that goes out later on in the match. Madtown scoring in the scale, 254 scoring in the scale. 59-24 trying to push those cubes closer to 254. Over on blue, 58-18. Spinning around their intakes that just got stuck on their arm. That's an interesting play, I like it. Blue is in control of the scale, but 254 is going to try and place a cube to negate that. It looks like it's tipping back towards neutral. Madtown, though, they're not going to let that happen. They're going to score one as quickly as they can. 254 has another one in tow, though. It's a back and forth between the Madera team and the San Jose hosts. A minute 10 remaining in the match. It's a neutral scale for the most part, with red in possession of both switches. We have a dropped cube from 254 that may be able to give blue the offset advantage they need to keep the scale for the remainder of the match. Madtown needs to keep saying over and over again just to make sure they get that score up top. It's a very close score, about a 30-point differential between the teams, 31 point. We have a dropped cube from the red side. Madtown deploying their ramp a little bit too early. Blue currently in the lead, but red still in possession of both switches. Madtown going over for the partner climb. 254 doing the same. It's going to come down to making sure that you can match each other's climbs in these final 10 seconds. 58-18 climbing up Madtown's ramp. They're not on though, so they get a fall off. 41-59, 254 up for the climb. That may be enough to win red the match. We'll see. And an incredibly close match. 1 point makes the difference. 252 to 251, Blue Alliance taking the win here at Chezy Champs. Robo Sports Network, show us what happened.
Wow, okay, so that's quite a match. Let's break this bad boy down. Let's go to instant replay and take a look at that match at double speed so we can relive it. Mason, take it away.
So many exciting things going on. First thing to note, 5 points on the board before the match even starts. I'm sure our referees are going to take care of that one and make sure that didn't happen. So here we go, start of the match. Immediately, Chezy Poofs put one in the switch and go to the square. They're holding things down for their entire team over there. Looking good so far. So we're neck and neck coming out of auto with Blue having a small advantage. And here's the real advantage the Blue Alliance has. They've got two good robots able to put things up. 4488 Shockwave and Madtown Robotics 1323 doing a great job. Then we start to see some defense getting played over here. Right here, watch this chasing going down. That's going to slow down 4488, and that's what's going to keep it close and allow the Poofs to catch up. Then we got this great switch action going on here on the Red Alliance. That, all of a sudden, we've lost control of the Blue switch at home, so the points start climbing back. Meanwhile, Blue does an amazing job to keep the pressure high on that scale. They know that the scales are the key to the match, but they have to come back and take control over here to not let their lead diminish too much. About here, Madtown. They ramp deploys. All right, things are getting real crazy now. Both alliances not close to getting their levitate, okay? We've got 0 and 0. Oh, it pops up to 2 here, so there needs to be one more cube get in over here, but at this point, the Red Alliance says no. Blue also struggling to get this last cube in, so neither one are getting levitate, and then that fall right there is a difference maker that gets Red Alliance close within a point of taking victory.
It was an incredible match that really, let's take a look at that post-match screen again and take a look at the vault like Mason was saying. One cube, 1 or 2 feet, one to the left or right, could have given a clear advantage to the Red Alliance or a clear advantage to the Blue Alliance.
Look how close we were on the instant replay screen here to getting one more cube in on the Red Alliance there. Things were definitely tight. But that's why we come to Chezy Champs. We want to see this excitement. Very close over there to put that final cube in. Just a little bit of struggle, but the pressure was definitely on, and under pressure is when teams crack.
Now, let's really quickly touch on the fact that 254 has lost their first match of the season so far, so that only makes them the best robot in the world by a huge margin. So everybody keep watching out because it's still wicked good.